So here we are for the post-performance panel discussion on challenge, change, and catharsis, theater that transforms.
About 5 years, I'm working in theater, and somehow I'm involving with cinema as well. So my experience in theater and the working with the women in Afghanistan and all of the problems that they have is really deep and really long for myself.
There are a lot of things in India which are behind us. We are moving so-called forward, but still theatre has not gained its rightful place in very distant rural areas, modern theatre. Of course, we are very rich in our traditions. Each region in India, as you know, has its own culture, has its own, performing arts tradition. And this is being supported very actively by the government, has always been, since independence, got a high priority in really seeing to the preservation and, encouraging further work in the performing arts.
I enjoyed very much these productions, these 3 days. And the final production we saw, the little clay cart, was interesting on many levels. There were Balinese masks, or what appeared to be Balinese masks and costumes. And Bali is a very old extension of India, right? I mean, it was Bali Hindu still exists, and it was Indian before the movement eastward of Islam, et cetera, remains the only non-Islamic part of Indonesia. And the play itself raises some fundamental questions of justice, and of the difficulty of justice, and of women's roles, So it was commented to me at the very end, by my friend Xin Jing from China, who has joined me here today. She said, and she's happy to become the second wife.
So theater for expression as an artist is one thing. Theater for entertainment is another one. But then comes theater as a tool and that is why we have several varieties of theater for therapy, which Richard has published a big, complete spatial issue in 1979, I think. That was a TDR issue on theater and therapy. We have theater in education, theater for political awareness, political change. But what is that nature of transformation? What? Does theater actually transform? No. But theater has a circular movement with real life. What you see on theater, reality, is actually a reflection of what is the community feeling about certain issues.
The gentleman wanted to know what kind of theater is there in Afghanistan. Is it stage proscenium theater, the way we know it, located primarily in Kabul, or is it theater that is spread around in the other areas like Kandahar or Herat?
We have national theater festivals organized yearly in Afghanistan, but all the cultural movement and artistic fields focusing in some provinces in Afghanistan. It is only in Kabul, in Herat, in some secure provinces such as central provinces of Afghanistan and western, that's only in Herat. And you cannot see cultural movement and artistic activities other provinces. You cannot see theater in Kandahar, you cannot see theater in Jalalabad. It's just somehow limited in some provinces that from security field, it is better than the others.
Personally, theater is a magical journey that I've always enjoyed. I mean, as a kid when I was growing up, I was never good with anything else. I wasn't a great student, wasn't a great athlete, wasn't anything else. But the stage was one space where I could scream my heart out. Those lights, every time that I went up, did something for me. And that has helped me grow up as a person and be wherever I am today, whatever I've done. It's been a journey with the theater. And I'm sure it has been the same for all these wonderful people, which is why we came and which is why we share these thoughts and ideas with you. Hopefully theater will continue to recreate the same magic for you guys, and we'll have a great time watching plays and sharing our experiences together in the future as well. Thank you so much, and have a great night.